to boot. So he's going to have to make some really clean decisions here. Can't tarp the same way that he probably would want to, but still maintaining that high ground. Ooh, right away, seeing that Tart is behind him, able to get that knock onto him and an elimination out of the sky on Wee, really putting into action this long-range shotgun.
Yeah, and it puts him directly into the top 10 as well as Swave gets picked down. This is just brilliant from Tfue, running ultimate high ground out, but he hasn't been able to convert on any of those in terms of getting the resources. As you see, Tart goes down, does fire the RPG off, but still 19 mats, does have the launch pad if he wants to work back up vertically, but there's no need to right now. The only reason he would do that was if he opts to drop down and then go. You see Mars picks up Dusty, the player from Toronto, coming out there as Mars also gets Nounsy and nearly single-handedly does right there fall down. So unfortunately almost frags his way into the top 5, falling just short of it. So Tfue on the high ground. You got Zobi, Colton, Crew, Senti, Chunky, and Zexpo all underneath him.
Yes, so much action on this low ground. Zobi only with 2 more builds. He's going to have to use these to the best of his abilities. Maybe pick up an elimination, pick up some extra resources. He's looking for anything he can get right now. Goes for the shot, lands it onto Colton, but immediately getting targeted from the player above.
Yeah, needs to be careful there. The Stinks are holding out the zone now on the right hand. It does get a 21 white mark, so knows that player doesn't have anything. And Chunky takes the Chunky shot and goes down. So now you have duo up on the high ground and then 2 solo players underneath it. No, I lied. Tfue's up on the high ground. You have Crew and Jexpo pinched in between. Tfue in your top right. You have Zobi on the low ground in the bottom right, putting out the trap. Tfue looking for the right hand angle as 2 players jump out. Jexpo goes down to Tfue, trying to run it out as Crew gets sent down, and Zobi picks that one up, getting a point for Tfue. Now it's just a 1v1. Tfue has everything to lose and no problem there. Every advantage in the world but the right hand. He says, I'll take it. 12 elims for him, 2 for Cloakzy, 24 points with the victory out. Brilliantly done.
like Mitr0 and Mongraal at one point in time, yes, everyone could argue, and they are, you know, without a doubt, like a top tier duo. But what we're seeing from Tchinkin and Stompy, and it doesn't just happen on Saturdays.
No.
It's happening on Sundays against the best players as well. It's scary. It's if you are a duo going to New York, you should be scared because Tchinkin and Stompy have your number. They don't even know who it is. I don't think they care.
No, they don't. And some people are even like questioning, are they even taking this serious at this point? These online open games, are they even trying? I mean, it looks like it, but to be fair, like they do this every time without like, it feels like it's just there's no thought or anything.
And they split up, and it doesn't matter because they're going to be able to support one another. Stompy, he barely has any HP remaining. He's going to have what, like 112 effective HP, and then you're just going to have Butters, who knows that Butters is in just a world of hurt here. And there you go, the victory royale. That was just domination. I've never seen a situation in my years commentating a variety of different games where.
Well, you're not pogging anybody once you get sent back there. You have Reverse and Ninja still hanging out on the low ground. NA and Kearney of FlyQuest over on the far side. See Ronaldo gets picked up by the juice box there and does get confirmed over. Ninja gets his box pushed, but Jack wasn't ready and wasn't clean enough with the shots. Ninja close him up, gets the siphon, 86 effective HP, but him and Reverse need to get back together. Does have enough builds, but needs to be careful about what he owns. 10 players remaining, 7 duos left. You hear the shadow bombs and the heartbeats going off around him, so just gonna opt to reset. Does have the rocket launcher ready and waiting. Looking for an angle fire spun up, and Juice Box, Kool-Aid Juice Box gets drunk. Ninja, no problem there. He'll take that one down. Wash Cole gets washed out of the lobby. Villain Michael picks
Reverse is down.
up Mjolnir, and Nefrux gets reversed. So now it's all on the back of Ninja, but we are into that top 5. So it's all about the victory royale and the elims. He thought about it. He hesitated. He did. And could that be the difference? You hear the parachute go off, and it was Ziff. Below him, will he catch the rocket with his face? No, not quite going to get that one there. You have Ninja in your top right, Nefrix in the bottom right, as Ninja works top down with the RPG, fires it off, trying to track down Ziff, who instead just goes down and gets absolutely pincered. Nefrux and Kearney, the benefactors of both of those, but now Ninja up on the high ground as both take to the skies. He's going to build up. They're going to land on the shack just above him, so he's going to forfeit that one over, and Kearney drops down to challenge and find it as Ninja falls down, tries to get the reset, but brilliantly done from Luminosity Gaming's Nefrux and FlyQuest Kearney to close that one out with 15 points. Cloakzy gets drilled right there by Cleveland. It gets picked up, and we're almost into the top 5. But Tfue is completely out of builds. He has 0. So what is he going to do? Pop the Shadow Bomb and just wait as Triz does pick up an Elim. So now we're into the top 5. 2 more points came out, and now you see Tfue gonna pop Shadow Bomb number 2 and try and create a little bit of space, find a little bit of breathing room, but it's not gonna matter that much as he pops Shadow Bomb number 3, and he needs to be careful. Does take a Storm Tick, can't jump back out and over it, and there it is. Provik closed that one up. Schmexy goes down as well. Now it's just Provic versus Crazy, and I apologize because those are apparently two different shades of green, and I am green colorblind, so they look exactly the same. But now Crazy in the top right, Provic in your bottom right. Great shot coming out from Crazy as he drills Provic, and now he's going to look vertically. Crazy is out of build, so instead just going to start spraying up towards the high ground. Provic only has 2 more builds, 1 more build now, cannot waterfall down, has to either jump and hit his combat shot or rip. Instead, throws the build out. That was the wrong decision, and Crazy makes you pay for it. 5 elims for him, 1 for Schmexy, 16 points total coming out.
Because we are having to navigate through this small hill that I was talking about, so making these walls not full walls but rather half ones. Gets another elimination. He is just on a tear right now, Zeke.
I love the way they're boxing these players out, just forcing them in these situations. What was that? What a huge, must have been a rocket. And now look, after all was said and done, Germ and J Love, after whoever said, I'm going to send this rocket down and level the entire playing field.
Wow.
They were just poised on the high ground and said, what happened? You've eliminated almost the entire lobby for us. I guess it's time for us to textbook close this one out.
Oh my gosh, that rocket was so clutch, Zeke. And now it's a 2v1 again. Ticker's going up against J-Love and Germ. It isn't going to be enough, though. Another 2v1 situation ends with the duo being victorious. Congratulations to RVK, Germ, and J-Love. That rocket was beautifully placed.
I think they got height. You could see how Aspect built on one side and Animal built on the other so that they could end up going back and connecting to each other. And right away, it's paying off in the form of elimination there onto Miz.
You could have just sneezed on that guy and you would have been able to eliminate him. And that's what the combat shot he did from that distance. That was 14 damage. Sever is going to be out of the fight now, which leaves us to 6 eliminations for this duo. We're going to be close to our next placement threshold as well. And they have full high ground control. And look at these players as they linger on down. The combat shotties are going to start to come out, punish some of them.
Animal and Aspect. I mean, when they get in this position, they're some of the best players. Just like Mitr0 and Mongraal, when they get height and they can hold it, they will. They almost never lose height from when they take it. You can see how far back they took it early on in that 7th zone, and now everybody gliding on. They already take out class.
And this hill is so good for them too, because they don't need to worry about getting knocked down, because look how far, or how low I should say, to the ground they are, but they have the ultimate high ground balla. So this is just a beautiful position for the Sentinel boys to be in here.
And just finding all these little shots, realizing which players are low on HP. You saw some of that health damage coming in. Aspect gonna come right back up as soon as he hears the rift. He's gonna take out Colorful. Another player who's qualified in solos. He's now playing with Class, who's well qualified in solos. I think this guy has no chance. Oh, okay, sneaking through, but landing right underneath them. That might be a risky play.
All right,
not gonna be risky for now.
It's coming down to the wire here, folks. We're gonna have 4 duos remaining, a bunch of solos left in the fight. This is going to be very difficult here for the solo players. They have full health across the board. Animal just,
I love this,
with just a little bit of HP loss, but it's going to get that right back with the elimination on Echo. That leaves us now with a 2v1, and it's going to be Hunt going up against Animal and Aspect. And Hunt, he's just playing low. He has a bunch of builds here. Also is going to have that Rift to go and a Shadow Bomb. Needs to be careful not to make any noise. They're going to go on the patrol, though. Animal and Aspect. Hunt, well, he's hunting to see if anyone is going to challenge him in the low ground, but they don't really need to.
He has max materials right now. If he wants to make a play, a crazy fight for high ground or something like that, he could opt to just go full on, full send.
It's a position you don't really see all that much. That player down low is typically out of resources, but this guy's going to be running with a lot of it.
Going
and then Hunt goes outside, so they're looking for him, and then Animal's going to meet him right outside of the storm as well, and Hunt is going to get blocked out of that, and that is going to do it. Wow.
I love that decision from Animal, realizing what Hunt is doing. I'm going out in zone. I'm going to try to take height by surprise. No surprise there. Animal knows exactly what you're up to.
And all I had to do was block you for just a moment. That was some cool stuff.